another very, very interesting dynamic that we run into, right? We have many, warehouse managers join our conversation, and they love what they see, and they're like, wow, this is great, everything is great. But the only thing is, hey, I got to talk to my manager, right? So I mean, again, right, this is the video about all the different dynamics that we see in an organization when we start talking about LoadProof for their organization. So this is a interesting dynamic that we see, and we show it to the warehouse manager, and he's like, wow, this is great, everything makes sense, perfect. I got to talk to my manager about this, right? So I mean, the reason, I mean, that's perfectly fine, right? Nothing wrong with that, and that's how you guys get things done. That's the culture of your organization. But when a really, really good opportunity comes along your way, something like this, right? Leveraging LoadProof and eliminating your chargebacks and eliminating your damage claims and things like that. We live in a very, very busy world, right? We live in a very, very busy world, and for the price and the value that you get is amazing, right? Because we have purposely priced it so that it's very, very low and very, very easy for anybody to afford, right? It's $50 per month. I mean, it's not much, even if you calculate for the entire year. It's only $600, and that's nothing, not even peanuts in your big budget, all the things that you're doing, right? So the point is, but if you don't implement it right away, and again, the tool is very, very simple to use. It's very easy to use. Anybody can pick up, right? All you need to know is how to use a smartphone app. That's it. It's very simple. Anybody can start using it. I know it's not a big deal, but you got to think about we live in a very busy world, and we're doing a lot of things, and this is beautiful opportunity that comes your way to save money on chargebacks and turn this on in like 15 minutes. The reason why you want to take advantage of that is because you have a lot of other things to do, right? You wait for this again, with all the things going on, with all the busy things you guys are doing, the orders you have to fulfill, the peak season you have to handle, the labor challenges that you're facing, right? With all the things you have, and with whatever you guys need to get done, apart from this, within your with anything else, right? The point is that by the time you come back to it, it's already 6 months, right? And we can only follow up so much, and we do our best, and we are going to move on to the next task on our list. So the point is that when you run into something like this, that's as a warehouse manager, you don't have to go and ask for every single thing with your manager. I mean, you can sign up. It's not much at all, and especially when you sign up and have a test site with which you can show the value that everybody can get, and give a real live demo to your users, right? That adds even more value, and they can start using it right away. It's very, very cheap. It's very, very cheap. It's $50 per month is nothing. So, but the opportunity cost, or the cost of not acting on this opportunity, right? The cost of not acting on this opportunity is more, because you're bleeding dollars, for the next 6 months until you come back again, right, to this. So that's something to think about, right? Again, and also we run into scenarios where a warehouse director, manager, they come and say, oh, this is all great, but let me talk to my team and come back to it, right? So again, the same thing. I mean, you got to go and talk to your team. I mean, at the end of the day, right, if this is a tool that adds tremendous value, everybody's going to agree to it. It's not much, but postponing this, right? We all are all guilty of procrastination. So postponing this next time, and again coming back to it, it's at least 6 months, because that's how busy we get, right? We got a lot of things to do. We got to fulfill orders. We got to address all these labor issues. We got to address all this systemic issues. We got to to clean up our locations. Make sure we have product inventory to ship. So we are running a very, very busy life, living a very, very busy life. So when and there is no free money anywhere, right? This is literally free money. If you start taking pictures, and all you have to do is share the pictures when there is a new claim, or new chargeback, or a damage claim that's filed. The reason why I'm telling you is because we that's our culture. We want to build consensus with our team. We want to make sure our manager is happy. You don't want to get fired. I mean, I'm sure you're not going to get fired for $50 per month or $600. The point is that inculcates that culture in your organization, right? I mean, people are going to be proud of the work they do. So it's important, right? And this doesn't come often. Had you acted 6 months before, you would have already saved all that dollars. That is the point. Because we have a very busy life and we're doing so many things. You don't want to postpone this, until you come back to this next time, and let's not procrastinate, and let's turn this on, right? That is the point. I mean, because it's an amazing opportunity, no question whatsoever. And actually we had a customer that tell, hey, we tried to implement this ourselves and the cost was like somewhere on $50,000. So, we came and looked at your solution and we were like double checking the number, $50 per month is really true. We were double checking, triple checking because we didn't want it to be right. We thought that was actually $5,000 and you guys by mistake, quoted it as $50 per month. Obviously what we are trying to do is we are trying to, keep it as low as possible, especially with 3PLs, especially for anybody that can use, so you don't have to think twice about it. And so that way, it's a great value, and as we many people use it, right, we can spread that cost across all these users. That's how we have positioned it. So please, something to think about seriously when opportunities like this, cost savings opportunities like this don't present themselves on a daily basis, right? So something to think about, right? By the time you discuss and all that, you come back to it at 6 months already, and you could have saved all those dollars. You could have stopped the bleeding right then and there, right? And we have saved ton of dollars for all these customers. So that's why we send as much, a lot of pre-information before even we talk, before even we get on a call. We send a lot of information beforehand, so you guys are really well educated on this topic and how we can add value. So that's something to think about. I do understand, right? Every organization has its own culture and this is how we do things, and that's perfectly fine, but we don't want to procrastinate so much and come back after 6 months and say, oh my God, I should have done this like 6 months ago, right? So that's something to think about. That's again, right? Not all organizations have that dynamic. Some people, we run into some people. So something to think about, and thank you very much for your time. And again, right, we'll continue this conversation offline as well. So please share your comments, email us, call us, add comments, post comments to our YouTube video, and we'll